When he lost that Super Bowl, was that his fault or the offensive line fault?
It was the offensive line fault because honestly, if they would have gave him some pressure, if they would have held up that last play of the game, Jamar Chase was running wide open down the middle of the field.
Do you think Matthew Stafford would be a Hall of Famer?
Oh, he's a Hall of Famer now.
Well, Rob Parker always called him Pat Stafford.
Because he passed his stats.
Is Ndamukong Suh a Hall of Famer?
100%.
Jaden, I ain't even gonna ask you that question. That's kind of like a dumb question, but I'm gonna ask you anyways. It was on Twitter. Jaden Daniels or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Do you think Jaden Daniels' ceiling is gonna be just as high as Lamar Jackson?
I think yes. And I say this, and the reason why I say yes is because his career 1 year in, he's already damn near a better passer than Lamar is. And he's like, I ain't gonna say light years, but he's years ahead of more advanced than when Lamar was in the league, when he first got in the league, when it comes to throwing the ball. So yes, I would definitely give that edge to Jaden Daniels.
Michael Parsons or Trey Henderson?
Michael Parsons or Trey Henderson, I definitely take Micah. Why? Because Micah's younger, and Micah has his upside's a little bit higher. Trey Henderson.
Why the hell Jerry won't pay him?
Because he's Jerry Jones, man. Everybody knows it's Jerry, bro. It's Jerry. It's Jerry, bro. That's just Jerry, bro. See, one thing I learned about Jerry likes the controversy, bro. That's just who he is. He likes controversy. That's what he wants. That's what he lives for.
Okay, I got one. Vince Young in college. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Vince Young in college or Cam Newton in college?
Oh, shit, that's tough. That's actually a tough one. Man, that's tough.
Come on now. You know, you the football man.
Give me Cam Newton.
Reggie Bush in college or Ezekiel Elliott?
Reggie Bush. That's not even close.
Who you think was more dominant? Reggie Bush or Joe Burrow?
What? Come on, man. Reggie, bro. Reggie carried that team on his back. He carried them to everything. It was Reggie right, Reggie left, Reggie screen left, Reggie screen right, Reggie across the middle. Yeah, bro, it was Reggie Bush.
Why you think he couldn't translate that to the NFL?
I mean, he did to a certain extent, but the NFL is a different game. It's not the same speed as college. And it's he had speed. That's what made him prolific in college. But in the NFL, everybody has speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Justin Herbert. No. Sam Darnold. Oh my man, Geno Smith. Who you think? Who you going?
Sam Darnold or Geno Smith?
Yeah.
Geno Smith.
AJ Brown or Terry McLaurin?
AJ Brown.
I'm gonna go with AJ. I think he got better route running abilities. Why you think Anthony Anderson? Well, not Anthony Anderson. My man Anthony and the coach. Why you think he can't get it together down there in Indianapolis?
Richardson is the ideal of a quarterback that is soft as shit. And hold on, my dad. Let me see my dad one. Yeah, I'll see what I can figure out. I told you gotta watch Rico, man. Rico knows.
Yeah, but I know watch Rico, but there's certain apps you can go to, and they can tell you who all transfer. Well, I can go and buy the book, so I know you can find it on the computer. They're gonna tell you who all transferring, who all left the team, all that kind of stuff. Get in depth with it, man.
All right.
I'm not losing this year, bro. I can buy the book. They say I can buy the book from books.
We good, baby. It's good, baby. We gotta check on price. Now this was a trade proposal the Commanders did. You listening?
Yeah.
Now they was going to offer Terry McLaurin a 5th round 2026, a 4th round 2027 for the Christian McCaffrey to the 49ers, a 2nd round 2026 pick, and a 6th round 2027 pick.
Oh, I would never trade. I would never trade for CMC. CMC's hurt too much, man. CMC's always hurt. CMC. This is the realistic thing about CMC. CMC has too many miles on him, right? And the reason why I say this, CMC has been a very great. He's been a very good running back, right? But I feel like when he was at the Panthers, they put too many miles on him, bro.
Like they did Cam Newton and ran him in the ground.
Yeah, they put too many miles on him, bro. The Panthers put too many miles on CMC.
Do you feel like Christian McCaffrey would be Hall of Fame?
If he stayed healthy, I think he could be. He has the talent to be. But he can't stay healthy.
Okay. Do you feel like the Cowboys are close or gonna go deep in the playoffs this year? America's team.
I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs. If you want to be honest, I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs this year. I think they skim. I think they skip it.
What do you think the Cowboys are missing?
Everything. They're missing a good owner and a good GM. The guy they got there right now, he just isn't doing it.
Is it safe to say that Jerry is hurting the team more than helping the team?
Everybody knows that. Ever since he fired Jimmy Johnson.
But they did win the Super Bowl after Jimmy, though, right?
Yeah, but that was still Jimmy's team, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Jimmy's team, dog.
Yeah. Do you feel like CeeDee Lamb is overpaid?
No, I think CeeDee Lamb deserves the amount of money. If anybody's overpaid on that damn team, it's Dak Prescott.
But it's kind of like this right here, though. If I get rid of that, who I'm gonna get him with? I'm gonna get worse if I get rid of that.
Nah, but then you'll be able to actually draft you a young quarterback because Dak ain't done nothing since he's been there. Dak ain't did shit.
But you definitely might not make the playoffs unless you think you gonna get a Jaden Daniels. And what is the odds of that?
I mean, at this rate, like right now, I mean, the success rate, bro. You can find a good quarterback. You can.
It's hard to find a good. I know I ain't gonna say that.
But I'm saying it's not. I'm saying you can find an okay quarterback, and then you get rid of Dak. You have the money to get the pieces around him. So it doesn't really matter who you got a quarterback because you got the good pieces around him. The only thing he has to do is don't turn the ball over. Don't lose you the game. That's it.
Why don't you think Trey Lance turned out to be what he is?
The 49ers just stunned his development.
Do you think he has a chance to pick up or to show his growth or show that he's a viable quarterback?
Nah, I think when he did have his chance, he got hurt and that fucked his career.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he's gonna get what his name is down there? What that coach down there in 49ers? Shanahan fired. Because Brock Purdy saved his career, I think, Shanahan.
I wouldn't say that because I think Shanahan went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. If you can get to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy G was a solid quarterback.
Yeah, he was. But he just wasn't solid when he needed to be solid.
That's true. I mean, Brock Purdy damn near missed the Super Bowl if that dude would have caught that interception for the Lions that year.
I mean, if the Lions would have kicked the field goals, they would have never won.
Okay, you got prime Chris Johnson versus Frank Gore. Who you taking?
That's pretty easy. I'm taking Chris Johnson, bro.
In your all-time running back list of greats, where did Adrian Peterson rank? Where you put him at? In your top 5, dead or alive?
I think he's top 5.
Is he in your top list of your 5 or the bottom or the middle?
He's top 5. He's 100% top 5. I don't see how you don't put him top 5.
What you think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have his breakout season?
I think it's this year.
Do you feel like Xavier Woods is going to have a breakout season?
Oh, 100%. He had a breakout season last year.
I seen bits and pieces. I seen the sample size.
He played good last year. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in a good offense. I think they're gonna use him more this year. But Rashid Rice is back. So I think he'll have a pretty good year this year.
We can say that. Do you feel like? Do you feel like this was another thing I realized too? This was an old cliche what I heard about Cam back in the day. Do you feel like if with black quarterbacks like Cam Newton, they don't put enough pieces around him?
I want to say that because look at what the Ravens are doing with Lamar. The Ravens took Lamar in after nobody in the league wanted Lamar. They took him last, or they're almost last, and they molded him. They took him, let him develop, put the pieces around him to develop, and now the guy's going back-to-back MVP. Should have been 3 in a row. And he's possibly going to win another next year. And, they got a damn good team.
Yeah, I think they wanted him to change his position or some shit, like to a receiver or something.
Yeah, they wanted to work out as a receiver, and he told him, I'm not working out as a receiver, I'm a quarterback. And rightfully so. Stand your ground, buddy.
What do you think is problem with Justin Herbert? Why do you think he ain't taking that next step?
I think early on in his career, you got to think the guy went from throwing 45 passes a game. Now he's down to like 25 because Harbaugh wants to run the ball. That's an inconsistency. I think he'll take that next step in his career under Harbaugh. He just had to grow into a Harbaugh system.
All right, start, bench, cut. Drake, May, Jalen Daniels, and Caleb Williams. Who would you start, bench, or cut?
Starting Jalen Daniels. I'm going to bench Caleb Williams, and I'm going to cut Drake May.
Why do you think the Patriots can't get it right, though, man? They fired the dude Mayo. Why do you think they just can't get it together?
Mayo was never supposed to be the coach in the first place. Vrabel was supposed to be the coach from the get-go. And I think that was the problem. And I just think Mayo was never ready to be a head coach. Like, to go from a position coach in the NFL to being a head coach is tremendously hard. He just wasn't ready for it.
Nah, it just been seeing the Eagles paid A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith $100 million less than the Bengals paid Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Now, who's overpaid or underpaid right now in this situation?
I don't think nobody's overpaid. I don't think nobody's underpaid. I think with the Eagles, again, they have a good GM. And their good GM understands that you can't just put all your money on the offensive side of the ball and expect to win championships. So guess what? We got to pay our defensive tackle, Jalen Carter. We got to pay our other people. We got to pay people. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles GM is a good example of doing stuff the right way and putting pieces around Jalen Hurts. Guess what? The Bengals, they have a good offense. They're going to score 40 points a game, but they're also going to give up 42 points a game because they didn't get any defensive pieces.
They can't block for shit either. But they can't block.
Stop nothing. That's what I'm saying. They have poor management of their money and resources. That's why they always forever go 8-8, and Joe Burrow will be looked at like an MVP, but he's on an 8-8 team. And Jalen Hurts get all the praise because he's on a team with a hell of a lot of players around him that are good players.
Who receiving core you think is better? Jamar Chase or T. Higgins or A.J. Brown? Which receiving core you would take?
I would definitely give that nod to the Bengals. I think the Bengals have the better receiver core. I think the Bengals probably have one of the best receiving duos in the league. But it doesn't matter how many points they're going to score because they're going to score points, but they can't stop anybody. It doesn't matter how many people you have on the field that can make touchdowns and make amazing plays for you when you have nobody on the other side of the ball that's going to get you the ball back and stop the other offense without giving up a touchdown. It doesn't matter. Right or wrong?
I mean, I agree. Do you feel like T. Higgins is a one receiver or a two receiver?
I think T. Higgins is the benefit. He is the benefit. He gets the benefit of having one of the best receivers playing beside him, so he gets a lot of one-on-one coverage, and I think that is why T. Higgins got the contract that he got. T. Higgins should thank Jamar Chase for the contract that he got, because if it wasn't for Jamar Chase and he had to go through double teams, I don't think T. Higgins would be the receiver that everybody thinks he is. He just benefits from having a top two receiver next to him. Jamar Chase gets all the double teams. He gets all the attention. The defense gets called around where isn't one. Where's Uno? You know what I'm saying? And no knock on T. Higgins. I think T. Higgins is a great player. Well, he's a good player. He's just calling a spade a spade.
I still think Jetta is the best receiver in the league.
No way. And I love Jetta. Yeah, I'm an LSU fan, and both of them boys play for us.
They won a chip. They won that chip that year.
Yeah. So I'm saying I love Jetta, but I'd give that nod to Jamar Chase. I think they're close, but I give it to Jamar.
What you think about the dude Christian guy in Minnesota? You think he's gonna come back? What season you think he's gonna come back being injured last year?
Who?
The rookie quarterback that got hurt last year for Minnesota.
Oh, you talk about J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah.
I think J.J. McCarthy's walking into a good situation. Minnesota has a good defense. They got a good old line. He just has, people got to understand there's going to be growing pains there, man. This man's never played an actual NFL regular season game. He got hurt. So it's like he don't got a lot of experience under his belt. So, and he's in a pretty tough-ass division, So Green Bay's going to be Green Bay. Fucking Detroit's gonna be Detroit, so I think it's just he's in a tough division, man.
Why you think they didn't resign Sam Darnold though, man?
It's not that they didn't want to sign Sam Darnold. It's just they didn't. Sam Darnold we didn't want to sign for the amount of money that they were trying to give him, so he went somewhere else, and rightfully so, man. Go get your money.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have another season like that again. I think Sam Darnold's gonna revert back to the original Sam Darnold we know and love. We know it.
We got to think he's going to be playing in a Kyle Shanahan offense up in Seattle. So it won't be as much drop back, throw the ball. It'll be a lot of run and play action. So I mean, every quarterback wants that. Like play action sells itself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a good running game.
Okay. Marshall Faulk or Edgerrin James?
Marshall Faulk.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Edgerrin James, man. I don't know. Maybe he's from the South. That's why I'm gonna go with him. Bo Nix or Jaden Daniels?
Oh, that's pretty. I'm going Jaden Daniels.
They both had amazing rookie seasons, though. Amazing rookie seasons. Do you think Bo Nix is going to take a step back?
No, I think Bo Nix is actually going to take a step forward. He might leap Jaden Daniels because, man, have you seen Bo Nix's defense? Like, they're probably going to be the number one defense. They were the number one defense in the league last year, and they only got better. And they're going to be the number one defense in the league this year. So, I think he takes a big leap this year.
Why do you think Russell Wilson couldn't do the same thing Bo Nix did in that offense last?
I don't know, man. I really can't tell you. I don't know what's going on. I think it's something. It's in Russell's head. It's something in Russell's head. That's all it is. He just gotta clear his head, and you know what I'm saying. I don't think Russell's getting old. I don't think he's aged to the point to where he can't continue to play at a sufficient level. He just has to find himself.
He's been on 3 different teams the last 3 years.
I think this is his last shot.
This is his only shot.
Yeah, this is his last only shot. If he don't do nothing with this shit, yeah, I think it's done.
Do you think he just be a second string, or do you think they just gonna boot his ass out the league?
No, I think it's done. I don't think. But this is the thing with Russell. I don't think Russell is. Russell's not a prideful individual. I think Russell would actually be okay with being a backup, but I don't think I don't think at this time in his career he has years left to waste. Like, if I've been in the league as long as Russell, and you know what I'm saying, I just want to go out and with my glory, you know what I'm saying. I won a Super Bowl, I started to decline. It is what it is. Now let me go be an analyst. I think that's his best bet.
I think he seems like a great speaker, good talker, loving family.
Oh yeah.
But Russell Wilson, I mean, how do you feel like he did last year in Pittsburgh?
I feel like it was just, he did good until when it counted, man. He did good. That they went on that stretch, and then they stalled. But I think that has a lot to do with the defense not being healthy, and also some of the play calling was horrible.
What about the guy who left, Justin
Fields? Yeah, Justin Fields can't read the field, and that's the problem. That's his problem. That's what hinders him. He just can't read the field. He can't read the field.
Can't read defensive coverages.
Nah, he can't. He doesn't throw with anticipation, and that's his problem. And in the NFL, with the guys that are up front coming after you, you gotta have a little anticipation there. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think? Is that the offensive coordinator fault, the head coach fault, or he's not studying?
That's him. That's him. That's him. That's all him. To be able to read and diagnose is all you, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That's your fault, man.
So they can't teach you nothing about that?
They can give you everything, but I'm saying you've been playing quarterback now for about 15 years of your life. So if you can't read cover two, like,
but you know it's different on the NFL level, of course.
Yeah, but still, bro, it don't matter. Cover two is cover two, bro. Like, you see too high safety, bro, or you see a safety that's down, that's stemming back a little bit, you know it's too high, bro. It ain't too many different coverages and shell coverages that people can throw at you where, like, all right, cool. I know they're playing. I know they're in cover 4 shell, but he's gonna stem the cover 2. No, there's no, like, as a quarterback, you should study this and know this. Like, Tom Brady had no problem doing it.
I mean, we are talking about an all-time great right now. We ain't just talking about a guy.
That's what I'm saying. You should want to be great, though. You shouldn't want to be average. What are you doing in your off time that's more important than you studying your playbook?
Okay. Do you think he'll be? Say if it don't work out in New York, do you feel like he'll be a backup, or they gonna just boot him out the league?
I think he'll be a backup. I think there's some people that would still take. There would still be some people that would take chances on him.
Now, Champ Bailey, what do you rank him in your DB conversation?
I think Champ's top 10.
Okay. Who you think the greatest defensive player of all time?
Oh, Lawrence Taylor.
Who you think the second best?
Aaron Donald. I'm a big D-line guy, man. I'm a big D-line guy, bro. That's what I coach. Like, I'm a big D-line guy, man. I always been a big D-line guy. That's what I played outside linebacker, so I know how it is.
Do you feel like Luke Kuechly should go to the NFL Hall of Fame?
Oh, 100%.
Why do you think he's not there yet?
I think it's because I don't even think Kuechly played I don't know. I think it's because Kuechly retired young, man. Like, he retired really early. Like, but he was an All-Pro every year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I think if Luke Kuechly would have kept playing, I think Luke Kuechly would have probably been the best linebacker ever. But it would have been pretty close between him and Ray.
You think he would have been better than Brian Urlacher?
Yes.
Jared Allen?
Yes, Luke Kuechly was not just like smart. Like, people think white linebackers are smart. Luke Kuechly was an athlete. Like, Luke Kuechly ran a 4.5. Like, Luke Kuechly wasn't like trash. Like, Luke Kuechly was physically gifted. Like, he could meet you in a hole, come downhill, and also cover. Like, Luke Kuechly could cover. It's not like he was just Luke Kuechly was a legitimate side-to-side linebacker. Like, Luke Kuechly was the prototypical linebacker of, like, the 2010s, big, but, like, big and stiff, but he could move. I think Luke Kuechly could play in today's league, 100%. He can move sideline to sideline.
Why don't you think we see a lot of white DBs, though?
I can't tell you, bro. I'm just honest. If I'm a head coach and if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see they got a white safety or a white corner, throw it his way. Like,
why do you think we never have a white safeties and white DB? What is the reason?
You just don't see it. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. You just don't see it. I really can't give you no explanation on that. You know what I'm saying? I really can't see it. I really don't know. I can't tell you.
Why come we don't see a lot of white receivers?
I mean, you do.
We got some.
You see a lot of white slot receivers. You do.
Daddy, who you think the best slot receiver of all time? Your top 5 slot receivers.
That's kind of hard. I can't even give you a top 5 because I don't even. They're so interchangeable. You got some guys that play outside that are good inside. So I really can't really say that. I really can't give you a top 5 on that, honestly, truly.
I heard somebody say Wes Welker is the greatest slot receiver of all time.
I mean, I don't know about that.
And Danny Amendola was right behind him.
They had to be Patriots fans.
Now, I did look at the tape. They were some bad motherfuckers now.
Yeah, they was. They were pretty good. They were definitely good.
Do you DK Metcalf or T. Higgins?
DK. Just because I don't know. Yeah, give me DK. I'd take DK. I'd take DK over Higgins.
Now, this has been this notion that Tom Brady didn't have enough help and he just elevated everybody around him because of greatness. But how can we say that when he had Wes Welker, Danny Amendola, Deion Branch, do you really feel like they was not appreciated enough?
No, but nobody wanted them though. The Patriots took them and gave them a role, and they embraced that role. Nobody wanted Danny Amendola at first, and nobody wanted Wes Welker at first. They took them and put them in that role and say, "Hey, you're going to do this." Then they morphed them. That was the Patriots' way for Brady's entire saga there. You take players that nobody wanted to play, and you put them in different positions. You make them play there, and you make them embrace their roles. That's what they did. I'm not going to say Brady didn't have help, but he also took a lot of pay cuts to get that help or to keep his help. I mean, when he was playing, their old linemen didn't go anywhere. They didn't trade any old linemen. Their old linemen didn't sign in free agency because they were taken care of.
Why you think Odell Beckham's career is over with?
Yeah, I think you should hang it up. I think Odell's done, man. I think Odell's done, bro.
You think
I just don't think Odell's.
He damn near won Super Bowl MVP.
Odell, man. Yeah, he should. He would have. If he would have never tore his ACL, he would have won Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. He got one though, but he's just damn, man. Y'all heard on the second play, I think.
When he had 7 catches for 84 yards and a half, he was definitely going to get Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Do you think he will be in the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done? All-time great.
I think by popularity he will. I'm not going to say by stats, but I think by popularity Odell Beckham will. Yeah.
OBJ or Chad Ocho Johnson?
I'm going Chad Ocho every day. That shouldn't even be a question. That shouldn't be a question at all. But no, I like Chad, man. Chad was a weird guy, but Chad can play football. I don't give a fuck about all that weird shit. As long as you play football, that's all that matters for me. He could. Chad can play football, 100%.
Kurt Warner or Matthew Stafford?
I'm going Matthew Stafford.
You know Kurt Warner was an undrafted player, man.
Yeah, I know. But give me Kurt.
Okay.
Give me Kurt 100% all day. But I appreciate you, man. I gotta get on my I gotta get to editing these videos.